Today, we're going to look at from Mattel's WWE Elite Series number 114, Bron Breakker. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at Mattel's WWE Bron Breakker. Now this is a young guy. He's just getting his career started and he's really good. He surprised me. I wasn't sure if I was going to like this guy or not, but as I tune in to these WWE shows, your SmackDowns, your Raws, and the main event coming up this Saturday, he's really opened my eyes, and I think he has a lot of talent. I think he might be a little rough in the beginning, but I think over time he'll learn to be a more finesse. I mean, he needs to be rough and show his strength and his speed and his power, but there is a time when people can be injured when you're a little raw, a little rough, so I think he can be absolutely Hall of Fame material because he's got a good persona. Let's take a look at the packaging here. We have the Elite logo there, WWE logo there. We got the window up top, FX, true FX lifelike details right there. Got the picture of Bron Breakker there, the big window box WWE logo, Mattel. Series 114 there, Bron Breakker right there. On this side, we have the certified authentic hologram, WWE hologram there, Bron Breakker Elite logo there. This side, we get a good picture of Bron Breakker Series 114 Elite Collection. And on the back, it says Series 114 Bron Breakker from Woodstock, Georgia. 6 foot, 230 pounds. Finisher is the spear. And Elite logo up there, got the awesome picture here. Of course, it comes with his wolf head on there. So this is an actual photograph of Bron Breakker right here, which I appreciate that. Bron Breakker tore the building down at NXT No Mercy 2023 to show Baron Corbin that he's got that dog in him. Career highlights, NXT champion, NXT tag team champion. So this guy will be a WWE champion one day. It's just a matter of time. Put his time in, and I think he will be rewarded if he keeps the hard work and can't avoid injury. And we have this cross sell, and this cross sell right here is absolutely horrible in my opinion. Why wouldn't they throw in a bigger name than this? I don't know who most of these guys are. Ilja Dragunov, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso. I may get the Zoe Stark, perhaps. Of course, Bron Breakker is this one. And then Tommaso Ciampa. I have no idea who that guy is. Now, I do still watch wrestling. If it's somebody I do not really care about, I've absolutely changed the channel. And every single one of these guys, with the exception of Bron Breakker, I'm changing the channel. They just do nothing for me. It's a lot of aerial moves, and I'm an old school wrestler. I am a fan that grew up in the 80s. You didn't have all this high flying stuff, leaping out of the rings and all that. I don't think they sell it. I mean, every single time the guy just catches in. And I know you want to be safe, but sometimes it's more of a acrobatic show, I think, than a wrestling show. I was the guy that could sit and watch somebody get put in the abdominal stretch and stay in there for 3 or 4 minutes. I absolutely could. Sleeper holds, back breakers, camel clutches, Boston crabs. And those moves took time, and I don't know. There was just something about it. The guy's emotions, the facial expressions, it all just seemed to work. For me, these athletic matches just don't seem to work. They seem very, very choreographed and not a lot of fun. Now, Bron Breakker is a change of pace. He does jump out of the ring and And he has just the spear, which I'm not a great big fan of the spear as a move, but it is what it is. But I'm sounding like a grumpy old man right now, and I understand that. I know a lot of people like this aerial phenomenon, but it's just not for me. So if you got some ground and pound guys on there, that's what I want to see. Some technical wrestlers, not so much the aerial guys. But okay, that's enough of that. I'm beating up on these guys with a lot of talent, and a lot of people do like him, so I'm not going to harp on that anymore. But let's go ahead and get Bron Breakker out of the package. I'm going to take him from, let's see, do I take him from the top? We'll go to the bottom, I think. Yeah, we'll take him out of the bottom. All right, here he is, Bron Breakker. Boom, out of there. Our backdrop, I'm not even going to get it out. Oh, I guess I am getting it out. There you go. There's your background. Nothing special there. Let's set that to the side. Here he is in his plastic coffin, Bron Breakker. I'm excited about this. All right, now he has this accessory, and it is a dandy of an accessory. But first, we'll get out the extra hands. And he has one extra set of hands, and it is a right and left gripping hand, and they have the glove or the tape around them, the half glove, whatever you want to call it, fingerless gloves. So very good there. And now let's get this out. God, this is as exciting as the figure, I believe. It is this wolf head cover. Check that out. Man, that is awesome. Looks awesome. Been nice if this was real fur, but I'm okay with this. Very good. And let's go ahead now and get Bron Breakker out. Is he tied in? He is. He is tied in, so cut him out. All right, here we go. Grab him by the toe. And Bron Breakker has been resurrected. Empty coffin there. Set that to the side. Let's take a look at the articulation on Bron Breakker. Looks up, not bad. Doesn't look down very much. Head will nod left and right. All the way around, absolutely. He has single butterfly shoulders there. He has an upper arm cut, double jointed pinless elbows. Now his elbows are better than that Bret Hart that we just opened up from the WrestleMania Elite line. So why they couldn't do this with Bret Hart, I don't know. I mean, that is way back there. And then we have wrists that go up, forward, and back. We have the Elite style ab crunch. Nice. Waist rotates all the way around. Splits. Pretty decent. Upper thigh cut. Now, mine is missing a lot of paint right here. It looks like it's rubbed off. I don't know if that's showing up, but boy, stiff, double jointed, pinless knees. Very good. Gets pretty good height there. Or a pretty good bend there, I should say. And then the ankles, again, a very good upgrade here on them ankles. Yeah, upper boot cut there. And that's it. Let's take a look at Bron Breakker. Face sculpt is pretty good. Pretty good. Would I know this is Bron Breakker? It would probably, to be honest with you, be hard for me to identify this. He's not a household name yet for me, so it might take a couple shots at getting this, but eventually maybe I could. I like what they did with the hair, the buzz hair right here on the upper ears. That looks pretty good. It's kind of that fade look. He's got a beard. He's got the singlet on. That is sculpted in there. Now the bottom half is not, but the sculpt on that top of that part of the singlet, I do like that. He's got a tattoo on the left shoulder, and that is it. He's got fisted hands out of the box with those same gloves on. He's got the wolf on his abdomen right here, on his belly. He's got the dog on his right thigh, black knee pads, all black boots, and not bad. I mean, it's kind of basic, but you know what? What's going to change the game right here is this. Let's go ahead and see how this fits on. Now, looking in here, there are 3 pegs, and I'm not sure if that's supposed to stop his head from entering there. Well, no, they're not pegs. They're kind of looks like guiders to get his head guided right up into there. So let's see what happens. Yeah. Yeah, looky there. Now, this is pretty cool. I do like this. Bron Breakker. I think this is cool. I like it. I'm surprised. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it with it being this kind of rubber, plastic, pliable plastic sculpt, but I do like it. It fits on there perfectly. Like, you can't put this on there wrong, and that's what those little guideposts I was talking about. I think that helps set it on there just right. So, looks awesome. Coming down to the ring, going to kick some butt. Very good. And then we have our extra hands. Let's see how easy his hands pop off. Very nice. This one on. Got the gripping hand on there, and that is a tight grip. You're going to have to pry them fingers back if you wanted to hold a belt or something. Do I have a belt down here? Let's see. Yeah. I have a WWE Championship belt. Let's see if I can get this in his hand. Like I mentioned, you're going to have to pry that back to get this in his hand. There you go. Bron Breakker with the Heavyweight Championship belt, which I think eventually he will have this. I think he will. It might take a couple years, but absolutely I think he can get this belt. So very good. I wish I had a Rick Steiner right now that I could sit with him, or a Scott Steiner, but I do not. So let's put him next to, how about Kurt Angle? We'll take that wolf head off. They're probably about the same height. I think they're both 6 foot, so scaling is perfect for me. And happy to have this Bron Breakker. I'm glad I got him. No regrets at all. I am a little disappointed with that paint right there. It looks like it's rubbed off more than chipped off, but maybe it is chipped off, but it is okay. Oh, and looky here. I failed to recognize the Breakker written on each side of his boot, so you do have that also. But yeah, pretty good. Not bad. Not the greatest, but very doable. I'm happy to have it in the collection. I'm looking forward to seeing this guy's career grow and get better and better. I think he can be as good as... He's not going to be a Hulk Hogan. He's not going to be a Macho Man. He's not going to be an Andre the Giant. But I really do think he could be a Kurt Angle type or a Farouk type, as I have up here. He's not going to be The Rock, but I think he can be right up there. He's a formidable athlete, or actually an outstanding athlete. So, yeah, that's going to be it for Bron Breakker, Mattel WWE Elite Series 114. Till next time, oh yeah.